JQ Crafty here with layout number 5 for me for June with those kits that I'm trying to get rid of or use up from the scrap room. If you haven't checked out my kits, you can check out my playlist, check them all out. But this is a layout that we are going to kind of scrap lift, a digital layout that we're scrap lifting for the Crafty basket. I'm part of a team. We're assigned a different letter of the alphabet each month, and we pick which item we want, and then our team has to do those items. So here I am. I went through that JillieBean Soup kit is what I have, and I went through my stash to find some things that I think would go with it. We had KLMNO this week, and so K was kid or kids, L was lace, M was mixed media, N was the number 9, and O was opal. So I decided for my mixed media, I was going to use this awesome giant like lace doily stencil and do just some gel medium over this textured cardstock. And I thought it would give a really neat extra texture and just like a subtle thing. And it would be a really good backdrop for my tons and tons and tons of layers of paper that you saw for that layout that we're going to scrap lift. Now that layout is a digital layout, and so our goal as our team was to make it as close to that layout as possible in paper form. So here I am just doing the gel medium all over it, and then I'll let that dry. And I'm showing you this because I actually end up not even using that, and I'll show you why. So it's still drying. We'll get to that in a second. But here's the JillieBean Soup kit. So here are my pictures. It is my son and his little buddies at his daycare when he was little, and they are still friends. We still meet up with these people every year, and we all live in the same town. They're all going to be going to school together now too. He's starting kindergarten, so 3 of them will be starting kindergarten together. The one is a year younger. The cat just walked through. Yeah, anyway. So I love that the friendship has started this young already, and it's still going, and I'm excited for them to be in kindergarten together. So I have got my kids, lace. I have that lace border strip. I do have a lace doily, and I was going to have that lace stencil background, which was also my mixed media. So I've got my lace covered, and my M covered, and so then I just really had to worry about my N, which was my 9, and my O, which was was opal. Now opal was a struggle for me. I had a hard time trying to figure that out, but I did end up finding these 3 beads that I had that were blue opal beads from when I used to make jewelry a lot. So I do use those as kind of some accent pieces, and you'll see those later. But here I am, because my background is drying. I'm just doing all these layers to put up my photo on, and I'm having tons of fun, like trying to figure out how to layer, how I want to do this. I decided to cut a strip of those buttons, thinking maybe I would fussy cut them out and put them on the layout somewhere, maybe as my 9. But I'm not doing that either. But here I'm going to fussy cut out that lace type border to put behind. I have this bag that I wanted to use up, and I figured I wanted to add some gold in because I really liked those stickers that I had gotten also from Joann's, the Ms. Sparkle & Co. I was kind of shuffling through them in the beginning, and they have gold accents around the edge, so I wanted to bring gold in, and I had those gold stars. Yeah, see those stickers right there? Because I really like the sunshine. It went with the collection so well. So I disappeared for a second, and I edited it all out, and I found this like kind of shimmery, not really quite, but almost paper bag-ish tissue paper. So I decided that inspiration layout, or the layout we're scrap lifting, essentially had so many layers. It almost looked like paper bag behind it. So I wanted to add just tons and tons of layers, and I did that. I'm sure everyone's done that before. I just wanted to add tons and tons of layers behind my photo. I really wanted to get the layer aspect down of that layout that we were supposed to be scrap lifting, and really emanate the layers aspect. I did not count how many layers I have. I could now, but I feel like there's a million by the time I'm done. So I just want to make sure these layers really are evident, which I think they are, and then I want to make sure everything else, at least you can see. Peeking out, you can see it. So here, yeah, here's my lace doily. Another lace element that I got on there, so I was happy about that. I got it in a few spots. And yeah, this is just going to be a lot of me futzing, adding millions and millions of layers. And so much so, like, you probably can't even see all of them that well, but I think it turned out really good. I love how many layers there are, and I love the peaks of colors out of everywhere, and their swimsuits are all very colorful, and the kid, you know, it's a summer layout. Like, you just think color, just screams color. So, and I decided that I was going to do for my 9, I decided I was going to do 9 different washi strips. So I had 9 different washies I picked out that kind of coordinate with this collection. And I decided that is what I was going to do for my 9. So now I've got all my letters figured out. I'm really embracing the layers of this inspiration scrap lift layout that we need to do, and getting all of that down, and I'm getting ready to stick it down onto my background. Getting whatever I can stick down now stuck down, because my background's still drying and it's taking a while. That gel medium takes a while. Those are my 3 little opal beads. And I laid down and I realized, oh, well, that's not going to work. You can't see any of it. Like, what's the point? What's the point of doing all that work when you can't see any of it? So I was like, well, I'm just going to keep sticking sticker down while I think about what I want to do. I really liked the idea of doing blue in the background to bring out the blue in the flowers and my son's swimming shorts. And I put these beads down and I end up moving them later because I feel like I just put them to put them, and I just wanted them on the page and they didn't seem like they were serving a purpose at all. So I do end up moving them. To me, at the end, I end up moving them to like little accent corners, and they make more sense there. But adding some other embellishments quick too while I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do about a background. Got all my 9 washies there. Well, 8 now because I put that gold one down already. And at first I lay the white down. I was like, should I do mixed media inks again? I'm like, no. I really liked the blue. Excuse me, I just burped. I really liked the blue, like I was saying, because it really brings out my son's shorts and the blue and the other things. And so I decided I'm just going to do some white acrylic splatters behind, and kind of coming out of behind where all those layers are. And yeah, that's the best I can do, I guess. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And I think I watered it down. I have a problem with watering things down just a little too much, because I'm like, oh, maybe it needs to be a little more watery. You can see it. It just definitely absorbs a little more than I wish it would have. But that's okay. It's on there. It's mixed media. I got it. I should add some after the fact too. That would actually be really good, but clean up a little bit. I always have to clean up. I do. It's in me. I have to. And then I decided to back it with that white that I had, to just give it that emphasis and really make it pop out that white acrylic splatters are on there. To give it that white border, make it stand out a little bit. There, much better. All right, so now I'm going to put my 1,000,000 layer cluster down. and finished tucking in. I really liked these stickers, and I decided I needed the watermelon and the pineapple, so I ended up sticking the pineapple on it too. But I start messing with all my washies, and yeah, these skinny ones do not like to stick. See, ooh, peeling up. They do not like to stick. No, they don't. But I ended up, after a couple times of kind of pressing them down hard, they ended up sticking. But yeah, I had 9 different washies down. I don't know what else to tell you, I guess. I just kept layering and layering, because that was all this layout was about, was layers. Lots and lots of layers. I'm thinking about it. Let's try and count. Oh, I can't even. I probably have at least 6 layers of that paper bag type tissue paper. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 layers? 14 layers. And then the washi tapes on the edges that are also layered. Yeah, probably 14 or 15 layers. It's a lot of layers. And I decided to put these one down the left lower and then one on the upper right corner, just to kind of keep the diagonal view through. And then that's where I end up moving 2 of the beads, the opal beads, and then I leave one kind of in the center. But trying to figure out what else I want to do with my towel. I like the sunshine, but I wanted hello. And so I did decide to use some of the stickers from the JillieBean Soup sticker sheet that came with this kit. I don't remember what soup this was. I will, I can't think of what it is now, but I will put it in the end pictures when I'm done doing the voiceover, so I'll have it in the end with the finished photos. But I did also, all is not lost with that background. I did do another layout after this, and I used that background, and it worked almost even better with the other layout. So I'll add that at the end as well, because that way you guys can see. And that one turned out really good too. But yeah, the layers on here, I just can't even. I love it though. It looks like chaos, but it looks fun. And I'm just journaling right there, the kids' names, and that it was 2016, I think. Yes, 2016. So they were all 3 and 2. Oh, so cute. So yeah, here are these JillieBean Soup stickers. I put Hello Summer. I'm just adding some of the little phrase stickers like love this, smile, 100%. Kind of scatter them throughout. I think otherwise I have enough on here that I don't need to add anything else. I love that little rad banner sticker. I think that's my favorite. And here I decide, I'm going to put one down here and this other one up there. I kind of like the one in the center where it's at with that little cluster. I like where it's at, so we're going to leave that one there. And then I'll just add another circle sticker, and that's much better. So yeah, I was sitting here trying to fuss, like, what else does it need? And I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Okay, it's done. So here are the close-ups. I love the millions of layers, and this turned out really, really good. And there's a good shot of that opal bead. But thanks for watching, and at the end you'll see the layout. Here it comes, that I did with that background that I ended up not using. So I did all the work, and all is not lost. I was able to use it. So here it is, and you can see that subtle lace background. I love how it turned out. But once again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, share comments. I love comments. And yeah, have a fantastic day. Bye.